Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Amiruddin. I'm from group Database, and this video I will presenting my video presentation. Okay, let's move to the first content. Overview project. In the corporate world, finding a new employee for a position is a difficult task. I mean, we need to filter every application one by one. Thus, a large amount of data need to be saved, including the information about the job candidates. In today's world, firm and organization commonly employ a manual file-based system to approach to store the data. But our stakeholder, Ms. Jenny Kim, requests for an e-recruitment system that is more time efficient and that is more secure to reduce the risk of data loss and duplicate data. This is why, because if we compare to the file-based system is too old and it will produce uh, a lot of issues. Okay, what are the issues that led to the project? The first one is time consuming, the second one is man force, the third one is the duplicated and data loss, and the last one is fixes queries of the application program. Okay, this is the UI flow, general UI flow. If we look at here, this is the homepage user interface. After that, this is the user interface of the list of applicants, where the list of applicants that applying for the job are listed here. Here you can see that the resume and the details of the application are shown here at the side. After that, this is the interview session user interface. This is the user interface that hiring panel will use to submit the feedback and comments to the applicants that are being interviewed. After that, this is the shortlisted applicants user interface, and the last one is the selected applicant user interface. Okay, this is the overall physical DFD to B system of our project. It starts with applicants applying for the job in process 1 job application form, and then the form will be sent to HR talent acquisition and will be filtered in process 2 resume screening. After that, interview session will be conducted by hiring panel in process 3. And hiring panel will select the applicants in process 4 job offer acceptance. And the last one is HR talent acquisition will provide the offer letter to the applicants in process 5. Okay, what are the modules that have been assigned to me? The first module is module 3, asking question to applicants, and the second module is module 4, interview session. Both modules are executed by the same entity, which is hiring panel. In module 3, hiring panel will ask question to the applicants, and the answer and feedback will be recorded. And then in module 4, collected data will be reviewed, and hiring panel will select the accepted applicants. Okay, let's go to individual module. Okay, for module 3, asking question to applicants, this is the chart diagram, and this is the process specification. Okay, I will explain one by one the process. Okay, the first process, notify hiring panel. HR talent will notify hiring panel about the interview session. If the hiring panel is available, then applicants' detail will be sent and interview session will be processed. If not, applicants' detail will be held until hiring panel is available to process the interview session. After that, in process 3.2, the interview session will be conducted if the applicants are present at the day, at the venue on time before the session start. The interview will continue where hiring panel will ask question to applicants and the answer will be recorded. If the applicants are not there, session is cancelled. And then the module 4 in process, this as usual, this is the chart diagram and the process application. The first process 4.1, it starts with hiring panel reviewing the feedback and applicants' answer for the interview session. If the applicants match the hiring criteria set by HR talent acquisition, the applicants are shortlisted to be reviewed one last time. If not, the applicants fail the interview. And the last process, successful applicants that have been shortlisted are reviewed one last time. And then for the chosen applicants, their info will be kept in successful applicants data store, and those are not chosen, their info will still be kept but in interview record data store for further purpose. Okay, my self reflection. Okay, throughout the one whole semester, there is a lot of things that I've learned. For me, system analysis design course provide us a platform where we can dig deeper on the system analysis implementation skill, especially in organizational context. All of the knowledge in planning, analysis, designing, and implementation phases are led into this input-output interface design. Thus, I can say that our prototype design that we create today are the product of the knowledge that we have learned in class. I can say that I enjoyed this course so much. One of the unforgettable experience is when the workshop is being held, and I learned how user requirements becoming one of the greatest factor of company's viability. One of the most interesting topic that I've learned is project planning process. Okay, in this project, it shows that project are initiated, how the project are initiated and being selected. Due to the fact that system development need a proper planning, CBA are used to determine whether the system are good to develop based on the availability of the organization times and money. As an engineering student, I need to implement every team management skill in my future job. Every project needs to be set with a clear goal so that we can achieve the best productivity in the project. And the last one, how high fidelity prototype align with the understanding of SAD. We designed the prototype based on the physical DFD to be system that we have already created. By having this hi-fi prototype, it creates a huge comprehension about the system flow and the usability. In short, I can say that hi-fi prototype portray the representation of the product in its closest resemblance to the final design in terms of detail and functionality. Thus, I can say that high fidelity help us to understand the SAD better, and it also help to test the usability of the system so that we can point out every mistake, every errors that we have done to create a better system from that. That's all from for presentation slide. We move to demo video. Thank you. Hello. Now I will continue with prototype demo. Okay. What you can see here is the user interface of the homepage. Right away when you log in into the database website. Okay. In this presentation, I will explain from the company staff point of view or hiring panel point of view to be exact, since module 3 asking question to applicant and module 4 selecting applicants are involving hiring panel in the process. Okay, the first step as we follow the chart diagram and process specification as stated before in module 3. Okay, we click on the list applicant to see the list of applicant that are apply for the job on that day. Okay. Okay, now we see 5 applicants today. Let's pick one. Okay, when I click at the name, all of the applicant detail and resume are shown here at the side. Here we can make a quick review on the applicants. Alright, then we set a date for the applicant. Okay, we pick any session. I pick session 1. Okay, now we click set date. Okay, this indicate that the date and session for Kim Dong Yong have been set. Then we can continue with other applicants. Okay, after we settle that, we go back to the home page. Okay, on the interview day, we can access to the session by clicking at the interview session button. Okay, here is all the session that will be conducted on that day. Okay, session 1 in meeting room 4B, session 2 in another room, session 3 still in meeting room 4B. Okay, we click at session 1. Okay, these two is the applicants that will be apply for the will be entering the session for this that day. Okay, we pick one. Okay, when the interview started, we can click at the applicant's name that we currently interview. Okay, here's here's a comments panel that I as a hiring panel can use rather than you write on a paper. So this will prevent any data loss and time consuming problems. Okay, let's comment on something. His communication skill is good. Okay, submit. Okay, now we have already submit the feedback, and then the interview session has ended. Okay, for module 4, selecting applicants, we follow the child diagram and process specification where we reviewed and choose applicants to being shortlisted. Okay, we just click at the review button down here and choose the applicants, and okay, there is all the feedback and comments that we have submitted the day just right before this. Okay, now after we reviewed the applicants, we move him to the shortlist because he met all of the criteria that company set. Okay. Okay, so we go to the shortlisted applicants here at the home page. Okay, we can see applicants from different section are also shortlisted here. We got section 3, section 1, section 2. Okay, so we click at the name as usual. Okay, after making a huge consideration, I pick him as the head of hiring panel accept him to be the one of the employee in that best company. Okay, after that, after we accept him, we can see all of the selected applicants here when we click at the selected applicants button. Okay, we choose any session date. Okay, this is all of the applicant that have been selected on the 22 January 2022. Okay, this is the detail of the applicants, the selected applicants. Okay, from this selected applicant list, it shows that data store making a huge contribution in this project. Because of it, time consuming and data loss can be problems can be prevent from happening. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.